This is the Phillies POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Philadelphia Phillies. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Do the thing with the thing and the other thing, and the thing is happening right now, and the thing is there. There we go. Nice to see everybody. Welcome into Locked On Phillies POSTCAST. My name is Mark Farzetta. It is absolutely phenomenal to have you along for this ride where the Philadelphia Phillies beat the Chicago Cubs 10-4. And I don't know if this really sums up the entire season, but I feel it sums up a good part of the season. So yesterday, the Phillies got shut out for the third time this season. That was a good time, right? And then today, they scored double-digit runs for the third time this season. So shut out for the third time this season yesterday, 10 or more runs for the third time this season today. I feel like that kind of does sum up the season a little bit. That's very feast or famine of the Philadelphia Phillies. Isn't it? It certainly is. Today they get the 10 runs. They have three different Phillies finish with double figures in RBIs. That's 2 RBIs there for 3 different Phillies players. Max Kepler breaks out there with a nice 3-for-5 day, including, 2 RBIs, including his second home run of the season. Kyle Schwarber gets a big hit as well on a double to right center field to drive in 2 runs. Bryce Harper gets in on the action. Trea Turner gets in on the action. And Jesus Luzardo, though 100-plus pitches today, he helps the cause, picking up his third win of the season, now 3-0. 6 innings today, 3 hits, 2 runs. You love to see it right there. The bullpen, not very good today. But, that only adds to the fact that it was a very, very Philadelphia Phillies type game. Offense, all right, was there. Didn't famine. They instead feasted, and the bullpen did not look so great. But we'll talk about it all. Once again, welcome into Locked On Phillies POSTCAST. My name is Mark Farzetta. Connor Thomas has you covered when it comes to all Phillies daily content for Locked On Phillies here on the Locked On Phillies YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. 3 big things when it comes to this Phillies game today. Number 1, Ben Brown, former Phillies prospect, was traded to the Chicago Cubs, came out, dropping in that knuckle curveball. Dropped it in beautifully in the first inning, confusing hitters left and right. Second inning, had it working in his favor again. Fourth inning, he tried to drop in that knuckle curve time and time again, and the Phillies waited on it, and they were able to put that ball into the outfield for singles. 4 or 5 singles in that fourth inning, driving in runs. By the time it was all said and done, it went from a 0-0 game to a 6-0 Phillies lead after that fourth inning, and it was all thanks to the Phillies really being able to time Ben Brown's knuckle curveball. There were knuckle curves that came from Johan Rojas' sac fly, able to drive that. Bryce and Stott knuckle curve. He was able to get the RBI single there. Bryce Harper hit the 2-run double on a first pitch knuckle curve that just dropped in perfectly right on the barrel of his bat, and he was able to put it in a left center field gap for that 2-run double to make it a 6-0 Phillies lead. So the first thing that really jumps out to me is the Phillies, a little struggle there out of the gate, unfortunately, but then they cracked the code of Ben Brown's knuckle curve in that fourth inning to the tune of 6 runs. That's the first thing that jumps out to me about this one. Second, Jesus Luzardo. There were innings where he certainly struggled. There were innings where he certainly was having his issues, most notably that bottom of the 5th inning where they started to get to him, bases loaded, 2-out situation. He was able to find his way out of it despite giving up that 2-run single to Suzuki on a 3-2 fastball in an absolute battle of an at-bat. I'm watching that at-bat. The only mistake I really felt Jesus Luzardo made today while he was battling in that at-bat was he burned 2 fastballs away to Suzuki in that at-bat in the bottom of the 5th inning. I thought he was going to come in with a changeup. And by the way, Suzuki fouled away 2 straight fastballs that were on the outer half of the plate. He comes in with another fastball, a little bit too in, unfortunately. JT Realmuto lined up. He set up middle of the plate. So I guess they were just trying to burn a fastball down the middle and just try to beat him on that fastball. The ball drifted in. Suzuki put a good swing on it, put in the left field for, again, that 2-run single. 2 outs. Runners are going on it, obviously. So that was just I thought, a bad pitch to make. I thought after Suzuki was timing him well with those 2 fastballs that he fouled straight back, I thought he was going to come inside with a changeup and try to get him to swing over top of it. Hey, look, if Suzuki was thinking fastball and he was that early for it, maybe Maybe he swings over top of the changeup there and you get the strike 3 there in the full count situation. But I felt that was the only real mistake that you saw from Jesus Luzardo today. But I don't want to focus on that. Instead, I want to focus on the idea that he came out there today and gave you 6 very strong innings today. 3 hits in the ballgame for him, 2 runs, both of them coming on that Suzuki single, and he was very much in control of his pitches, especially his fastball today. I did mention 100 and plus. I don't have the box score over there, but I think it ended up being 102 pitches, 64 of them for strikes, 3 walks. He did issue 5 strikeouts. You saw lowers the ERA to 1.73 on the season. So number 2 of 3 big things. I like what you saw from Jesus Luzardo today. Number 3. Just getting back into double digits in scoring. Just getting back to it. Started the show by talking about how this is a situation the Phillies are in where it's feast or famine. Well, yesterday was famine. Today was feast. You saw multiple guys help the cause today for the Phillies. Everybody but Johan Rojas recorded a hit today for the Phillies. Bryce Stott, a 2-hit game. Nick Castellanos, a 2-hit game. Max Kepler, a 2-hit game. Kyle Schwarber, stops at Max Kepler. Alec Boehm 1 for 4 today to hopefully start up another hitting streak for himself. And then you see just about everybody, with the exception of Nick Castellanos and JT Realmuto, being able to come up and drive in runs. That's right. Only Nick Castellanos and JT Realmuto, only those 2 didn't drive in runs today of your 9 position players out there. Or 9 hitters, I should say. How about that? Everybody helps. How about that? Everybody hits except Johan Rojas. But even Johan Rojas had a sac fly RBI. Yeah, we could get used to this. We can certainly get used to this. And look, I know the usual joke is, hey, save some of these for tomorrow. You know, no, unleash fury. Unleash fury every day. Please and thank you. Unleash it. And today you saw the Phillies bats patient at times. Also, in the beginning of the game, I thought they were patient. They were certainly looking like they were trying to time that knuckle curve rather well. And by the time the 4th inning rolled around and you saw Ben Brown go through the lineup again, they were staying on top of it. And you might say you throw the patience out the window when it came to that 4th inning, because a lot of times you saw them jumping on first pitches, trying to make sure that they weren't going to get down on that count. And then if you did see a first pitch curveball, knuckle curve, they were jumping on it. So I thought it was a very good game by the Phillies today. I thought it was a very solid plate approach at the plate that the Phillies had for the most part today. And we don't get to say that too many times. Before we go any further, let's talk about the player of the game.
This is the Locked On Player of the Game.
I got to go with a guy that I have not given a lot of credit to so far this season, and I got to go with the guy that actually, on a very offensive day, led the offense to the tune of 3 for 5 with 2 RBIs, and as I mentioned, his 2nd home run of the season. He also scored 2 runs for himself today, and that's Max Kepler. Good hustle to him. Got to give him credit. Gets the average up to 267 and a 357 on-base percentage. You're talking about a guy who's your 7-hole hitter, and he's getting on base at that clip. You got to feel pretty good about that. And for the most part, he has been pretty damn good in left field this season for the Phillies, so I got to give him credit for that. But you saw him go out there today. He got the scoring started for you when he had the RBI single in the 4th inning to get that inning going before Alec Boehm chimed in with an RBI single. Johan Rojas hit the sac fly. Bryce Stott RBI single. Bryce Harper 2 RBI double. That's what you love to see. Seeing the bottom of the order really get it started as far as cashing in some chips for runs. That's when he got the Phillies scoring started, and he also capped off the Phillies scoring in the 7th inning with a 2nd home run of the season, a solo shot to right field, 369 feet, nice, to right field to cap off the Phillies scoring today. So you love to see that from Max Kepler. Get that going. Without question, the player of the game. As for the turning point,
time to reveal where the game was won or lost. It's the turning point.
You have a situation going into that 4th inning where you don't have a lot going for you. You're talking about the first 3 innings are a lot like the previous 9, where you didn't score a run. Did you have some opportunities? Well, you had a leadoff single from Nick Castellanos in the 2nd inning. You had JT Realmuto strike out, unfortunately, on that knuckle curveball. Max Kepler goes up there, gets a single. So now you got 1st and 2nd. You got 1 out. Alec Boehm, 6-4-3 double play. So that was that. The bats came alive in that fourth inning. That without question. When you put up 6 runs in an inning, and in the previous 12 innings, you didn't score, it makes you feel a lot better about the situation that you're in if you're the Philadelphia Phillies. So that makes you feel a lot better. Bouncing back from a 4-0 loss with a 10-4 loss, that makes you feel pretty damn good. I said yesterday that if the Chicago Cubs are only scoring 4 runs in a game, you should win that game. When the team that leads baseball in RBIs only scores 4 runs, you should probably beat them. And today the Phillies beat them handily. So you love to see that. And Max Kepler, player of the game, turning point without question. That fourth inning where they're able to put up 5 runs, and maybe even more specifically that RBI single to Max Kepler to get the offense going. So you love to see that. When we return, I'll give you what I think we'll be talking about tomorrow, and we'll also talk about what you guys are talking about in the comments back in a few here on Locked On Phillies YouTube channel, Locked On Phillies Postcast. You guys have heard me talking a lot about Amazon Fire TV and how incredible it is. You guys need to get in on this. Everyone at Locked On need to get in on this. Did you guys know that Fire TV, your Fire TV, is also an Xbox? What? Yes. Turn any TV into your gaming and entertainment hub with Fire TV Stick 4K devices. No console required. Just grab your paired controller, subscribe, and sign in to your Xbox Game Pass Ultimate Play with EA Play included, and you're ready to play. Dive into hundreds of premium titles from EA Sports College Football 25 to Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Avowed. As easy as you stream your favorite shows, it's as easy to play these games. It's gaming made simple, and it's all on your Fire TV. Oh, latest in technology for elevated playing. It's amazing with Wi-Fi 6/6E and auto low latency mode. It's fantastic. You guys got to take advantage of all they're offering right now. Head to Amazon.com/FireTV/locked on. That's Amazon.com/FireTV locked on. Amazon.com/FireTV locked on to get started. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription and compatible controller required. Available on select devices, including Fire TV Stick 4K 2nd generation, Fire TV Stick 4K Max 1st and 2nd generation, and Fire TV Cube 3rd generation. It's all right there with Amazon Fire. Before we go any further,
this is what you'll be talking about.
Unfortunately, as happy as I am that the Phillies did the thing that we always hope they do, which, the offense, hey, look who's worth their money today, as much as I want that to be the thing, it's not going to be the thing. I think what you'll be talking about tomorrow going into game 3 of this series is you're going to be talking about, hey, Phillies, do it again. How about back-to-back games where you score a lot of runs? It's fun when you score a lot of runs. Going into game 3 now, looking to win a series. What? Win this series on the road? Is that allowed? Well, the Phillies are going to have an opportunity to do that for Sunday Night Baseball. Do it again. 7 o'clock start time tomorrow night on ESPN. Aaron Nola against Jameson Talon. Did I say it? I can't remember. That's who he goes against tomorrow. Righty versus righty tomorrow. Nola, if you haven't heard, 0-5 on the season with a 6.43 ERA. Jameson 1-1 on the year. For the Chicago Cubbies with a 4.73 ERA. He is coming off a 5-inning, 1-run, 3-hit performance that actually ended up in 11 innings against the Arizona Diamondbacks. He walked 2 in that one. He struck out 6. He's actually his last 4 starts, he's gone at least 5 innings in all of them. And he has only allowed 3 runs or fewer in each of those 4 starts. So the Phillies are getting a right-handed pitcher on the mound tomorrow that has been on a good run so far for the Cubs. But again, you get to that, you hold them to that 4-run mark. This is a game that you should be able to win. Aaron Nola, I would love to see be able to break out of it tomorrow. I don't know what the weather is in Chicago. But as we were told by skipper himself, Rob Thompson, 56 degrees tomorrow. So he's going to get rocked. That's what we're telling you. He's going to get rocked tomorrow because it's not warm enough. But hopefully tomorrow is a day where Aaron Nola doesn't let the number one runs batted in lineup in Major League Baseball. Hopefully he doesn't let that get to him to the tune of 0-6 to start the season. Let's see what you guys are talking about when it comes to this Philadelphia Phillies 10-4 victory. Morgan Landy, leave to Turner to mess up nice things. We have 2 straight games when Luzardo pitched. The defense makes him throw more pitches in an inning. Not ideal. I think you're talking about the error that was it the error in the 7th? No, it wasn't the 7th inning. When was the error? Yes, it was the 5th inning. So Horner flew out to right field. Crow Armstrong popped out to short. Amaya grounded to Trea Turner, who let it go off the heel of his mitt. Yes, that's a good point. 5th inning there. That kept the inning going. Berti then goes up there with a single, the walk. 2 outs, bases loaded. Suzuki comes up with the 2 runs. Should have been out of the inning. You're absolutely right. Should have been out of the inning. And maybe you're talking about him getting 7 innings today instead of 6. Absolutely. Jess Patrick, 2. Production out of every hole in this lineup. Love it. Absolutely. Graham Fan, is this heaven? No, it's Wrigley on a day where the Phillies are scoring runs. No way. Thank you, Jesus. Jesus says, de nada. Kim, hello. Finally, a good game. Hoping this is a sign of things to come, right? Danny Prado, hi. Hi. Kim, hello. I just hit that one. Miss Guzzi. Philly and 8, hello. That looked like Sonny trying to pay the toll on the way to Carlos after Barzini gave the order. That's funny. Cubs look like Shador starting or staring up at the draft board. Never go against the family. That's funny. That's funny. Oh my God, off you don't feel. All right, sorry. Now you have to start playing the Godfather theme. I still have it. I don't think I got dinged. I didn't check, but I don't think I got dinged. Throw the ball over the middle. Okay. All right, that's enough of that. That's enough silliness and hijinks. If you're a 500 team, you're going to win a few. Yay, Ron. Easy on the positivity, pal. I'm a big fan. Little G Griffin, I'm a big fan of the Phillies winning a game, right? I'm a huge fan when the Phillies win games. Zeus pitches another gem. He does, Lewis. He does. Are these the real Phillies built on this win, guys? Mark C., I hope they do. I hope they do. I would love nothing more to be bored of winning. I would love nothing more to be able to come into the studio, talking to the microphone about a Phillies victory and not, oh, man, are they going to win a game again? They got shut out. They snap a 5-game losing streak. No, I don't want to have to talk about that every time. You know what I mean? Mad Max hitting bombs. There you go. Crazy. If Trey doesn't make the error, Luzardo throws a no-hitter redirecting the Phillies season to win the World Series. But it's all Trea Turner's fault. It's all Trea Turner's fault. Absolutely ridiculous. That's right. He had only walked guys to that point. Ridiculous. Crazy thing about Turner errors, he has 2 really good plays earlier in the game. Yeah, that is crazy. I don't like the fact that it's 3. I don't like the fact that it's 3 errors in a week. 3 errors in a week and a half. I'm trying to think of the other game. He had 2 errors. Was that Miami? Nah, I don't remember. I think it was Miami. Thank you, Bandman100. Nice to see you. Timothy B. Hey, Farzetta. Hello. Good win to break the losing streak. Can they semi-right the ship? Sure. They absolutely can. Will they? I don't know. I hate saying I don't know. But Aaron Nola, let's call it what it is. I don't have a lot of confidence in him tomorrow. Okay. But Aaron Nola has an opportunity here in front of him against a really good lineup. I don't need to mention the stats again, but a really good lineup. Here's an opportunity in front of him to show that, hey, I allowed 2 runs over 6 innings. The last time I pitched against the Mets, I got charged for 4, I think it was, 3. because Jose Ruiz came in and unfortunately allowed the home run. But a lot of the two of those runs got charged to Nola. Here's an opportunity for Aaron Nola tomorrow to go up against the Cubs and put in a good outing. Can I get a quality start from you? Can I get a quality start from Aaron Nola tomorrow against the Cubs? That's all I'm asking for. Now that the offense is red hot. You know what I mean? Timothy B. Hey, I forgot about Nola. Laugh out loud. Right? Nola goes 6 scoreless to get the win for it. There you go. There you go, Lewis. I love it. Thanks to everybody in the chat. You guys are wonderful as per usual. I'll be back with you guys tomorrow night after the Phillies 7 o'clock start time against the Chicago Cubs. Yeah, that's right. That'll be an ESPN game, so I'll be on with you guys after the national televised broadcast. Look forward to that. Make sure you guys hit like and subscribe on Locked On Phillies YouTube channel. Make sure you guys hit like and subscribe on Locked On Eagles YouTube channel as well, where myself, Harry Mays, Louis DiBiase, and Jason Martinez have you covered for your Locked On Eagles Squad podcast. We'll be breaking everything down Monday again when we talk all things NFL draft. We'll break that down and more. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. You guys are fantastic as per usual. Back with you guys tomorrow night, and I can't wait. Very much looking forward to. Oh, wait, John Messina just jumped in here. John, how you doing? Mark, I can't get excited after one win with what happened in the last couple of games. Yeah, neither can I. I'm going to be happy about one win. I'm not excited. I'm not saying this is the turnaround of the season. You know what I mean? That's not going to come until the middle of June. But that's where I'm at right now. Danny, peace out to you as well. Thanks, everybody. Once again, be back with you guys tomorrow night after the Phillies hopefully win this series. Be back then. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.